Bad Bizarre 1000 here with my Monday Night Raw review for November. The first Monday Night Raw of November. What is the date today? There's one. Okay, it was November 7th. Okay, November 7th, 2011. Start the show with live from, or taped from Liverpool, England. And we see, of course, John Cena. John Cena comes out, talks, and talks. See, I'm taking on some truth tonight. And I have a special guest, a future Hall of Famer. The fifth Beatle. This superstar is the biggest star in the world. He's the best wrestler to ever lace up a pair of boots, basically. And then we find out his partner is Zack Ryder, a future Hall of Famer, the fifth Beatle. That's like saying LeBron James is Michael Jordan. I mean, come on. Zack Ryder is nowhere. He's not even a future mid-Carter Hall of Famer. He's a joke. Zack Ryder isn't even in the league of Sin Cara. Sin Cara is a bigger star than Zack Ryder, in my opinion. Hell, freaking Kelly's a bigger star than him, and she sucks. Man, I want to do a unbiased Raw review, but Zack freaking Ryder's in your main event with John Cena versus Miz and Truth. I'm gonna steal a line from the Miz. Really? Zack freaking Ryder? Zack Ryder sucks. He's about as... Cena sucks too, so maybe you can call them Team Sucks. That's what we're going to start calling Zack Ryder and John Cena. If they team again, they're called Team Sucks. Against everybody else. Team Sucks versus everyone else. That's why I'm going to pick Zack Ryder to be a Survivor Series opponent. Zack Ryder isn't ready for this spot. Zack Ryder sucks. He's not in Dolph Ziggler's league. He's in nobody's league. He's in a league of his own, imaginary league. You want to know who they should have picked? Which I have no idea why the WWE didn't do this. John Cena and John Morrison versus R-Truth and The Miz. John Morrison, who has been recently feuded with R-Truth because he jumped John Morrison to make his heel turn. The Miz and John Morrison, former tag team champions. I mean, John Morrison is actually, in my personal opinion, better than half the wrestlers out there right now. It was on TV. We had to watch Dolph Ziggler versus Santino. I don't even remember. I think, he did win. Okay, but still, it's like, and then finally, after John Morrison, Zack Ryder, Mr. Hall of Famer, first match was finally the WWE listens to me. The Bizarre 1000, they listened to me. I said, if you go back and watch my Raw review /rant last week, I stated John Morrison and Dolph Ziggler would have been a hell of a lot better match than John Morrison and Zack Ryder. And they give us John Morrison and Dolph Ziggler. A great match. There were so many high spots. I love that freaking kick that John Morrison does off the ropes like Cody does the same exact move. You guys already know this. Cody always him do the exact move, almost the same exact kick. To jump on the second rope and flip off and do that little kick. I love that kick. John Morrison has this unique style that no other wrestler can touch right now. I haven't always been a huge John Morrison fan. but I cannot deny his ability in that ring. He's like what Rey Mysterio was back in the old WCW, even today a little bit. But Rey Mysterio, he's like what Rey Mysterio was back in the old WCW. Rey Mysterio was a magician in that ring. He could just work the ropes, everything. He owned it. John Morrison's kind of like that. I wish Morrison would change up his finisher though. He needs a new finisher. I mean, I'm on the bandwagon, guys. Most extreme John Morrison. I think he might have made Raw a lot better than it could have was. But yeah, I think John Morrison did an awesome job. And guess what? John freaking Morrison beat Dolph Ziggler. Hashtag heel. Notable matches on the show? None really. My personal opinion, Raw was boring. I thought it lacked energy. There was no energy in the building. It's like, I mean, it's pre-taped, but I mean, it's just like there was no energy in that building at all. I mean, it's just so boring. Oh yeah, we had Mason Ryan versus JTG. Miz, I'm taking your catchphrase. Or no, I'll have to get Austin's catchphrase. Forget Miz. JTG versus Mason Ryan. What? 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 JTG, Mason Ryan on Monday Night Raw? Really? Oh, Miz, sorry about that. JTG versus Mason Ryan. Yeah, those are the only people we have that are any good on Raw. I mean, there's so many other stars you have on your Raw brand that you could have been using. But we get JTG versus Mason Ryan. Mr. Wellness Policy himself, Mason Ryan. Batista, number 2. Of course he wins with I thought he was still in the Master Lock, but instead he does a Master Lock Slam, basically. So it's a full Nelson Slam. Tess, back in the day, rest in peace, Tess, but he used this move when he first started. He would use a full Nelson Slam, and then he changed it to the Pump Handle Slam. But it's like, man, really? Mason freaking Ryan. And then we have another match. Jack Swagger versus Santino Marella. Whose catchphrase do I steal? What legendary catchphrase do I steal? Let's see. It has to be a perfect one. I'll steal Zack Ryder. Okay. It's Jack Swagger versus Santino. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Santino Marella, whatever the hell his name is, versus Jack Swagger. Really? Jack Swagger wins with an ankle lock. I mean, this match was stupid. More stupid Raw matches. We do have a Del Rio versus Kofi, which match lasted 3-4 minutes. And then here comes CM Punk to make the save, and they talk and 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 talk. Talk about something that made no sense. I mean, didn't do nothing for the show. The show was lacking. It was boring. I mean, man, this was awful show. In my personal opinion, this show sucked. It was yes, when they're in England, they have to do more wrestling. When they're overseas or somewhere, they have to do more wrestling. That's because they don't think that people overseas or England or wherever they are can really get our humor. So they just do straight wrestling, basically. Which, that's what fans want to see, more wrestling. If they do that in the US, maybe it's just because it was taped and it was overseas, it just didn't look that good. To me, it was boring. I'm also unimpressed with this show tonight. I mean, jeez. But basically, he beats him. Punk comes out, they talk and talk. Then they try to beat up Punk, and Punk breaks out of the armbar. And then Yo-Yo runs away. Then he gives Ricardo the GTS. Goes to go to sleep. Then we have our main event of the evening. Actually, no, we had Kelly do an unveiling. Actually, during one of the, I'm not sure if it was during Jack Swagger's match, or during, I think it was Swagger's match, but it could have been during Ziggler's match, but Michael Cole was running on and on about JR, I'm getting so sick of this, and it was kind of funny. He kept saying, we all have a, JR would beat me in a suey calling, a pig calling match, and King said, yeah, here comes Vicky Guerrero, and Michael Cole just busted up laughing. He could not stop. And usually he's a heel commentator, so he's trying to like always say something good about the bad guy, the heels of the show. But he just busted up laughing. It was great, guys. For the main event, Zack Ryder, John Cena versus Awesome Truth. The Awesome Truth. Which I think Awesome Truth sounds better instead of The Awesome Truth. But guys, we're gonna along my Raw review / rant again. It's 2 weeks in a row I had to do a rant. This match was so boring. They're trying to get Ziggler, Zack Ryder over so big that you have John Cena put his glasses on, put Ryder's glasses on. Then they both do the woo, woo, the little fist pump or do the Ryder boot, or, broski boot, I should say. And then later on in the match, they both do the you can't see me. It's stupid. The match was boring. And John Cena got pinned. Okay, John Cena loses the match, which I think was dumb. I think Ziggler should have lost. I think Ryder should have lost the match. That's my opinion. Ryder should have lost this match. Because what was... Okay, they should have done it from a suplex instead of from, like, a big boot. Because you had Truth on the outside holding one of John Cena's feet. The Miz was like on his stomach, so his shoulders were right here. No one even covering his shoulders. All he had to do was do this, and he could have kicked out. It was stupid. The Awesome Truth wins to end the show, and then that's pretty much all that really happened. Then we find out Brodus Clay did not make his debut. Next week on Raw is gonna have a 3-hour Raw gets rocked. So guys, this is my Raw rant. Review, whatever you want to call it. Peace. Have a good one. I want to say thank you to all I have 39 subscribers. I've been on here for over a year now, and I want to say thank you to everyone who subscribes to me and watches my videos. Thank you guys so much. I'm just a fan of wrestling. I hope you guys ever need any help, I'll help you. I just do this for fun. So guys, you guys have a great day.